So it's getting late, it's been raining all day. We've got the Automower from Husqvarna and Honda both up and running now. I'm going to set off the Husqvarna now, had it off there for a little while, just to give it a break, just pin in now. Okay, so she's parked. I'm going to send her off. She's on profile B because she's in the second area that we have set up. We have two bases, so we'll just hit start to continue and say we're going to go in the main area. So hit OK and close the hatch to start. So off she goes now. So this is in area B, and actually, he's been doing a really nice job cutting in the rain all day. So we'll head her off for a while. What we'll do is we'll just go and check in on the other setup over here. So let's see, over here we've got two bases. We've got a Honda. Looks like she's actually just going to bed. Into the home. Kind of handy. You get to see how she does that. Yeah, so you can see here we've two bases. Husqvarna on the left, and that points out at right angles to the perimeter of the grass area, and then the Honda Miimo 500 on the which goes parallel. I actually have the same perimeter wire hooked up to both. You can see the Honda now is, I'll get a focus on this now, maybe not. Anyway, it says 25% charge left, so obviously it comes back around 25%. 22 volts, 2.3 amps. We'll leave that running there, and you can see in here, if we look in the base, we've got the connections, which is the loop left and right, currently connected via a link wire. I don't know if you can see, yeah, link wire there to the Honda base. So what we're going to do now over the next couple of weeks is just compare the performance of the two. Both lawnmowers running at all times on both areas. So see, this is kind of an L-shaped lawn. It's in pretty good shape. The Husqvarna has been doing most of the cutting here, but as of today the Honda's taken over, so we'll see. My first impressions are the Husqvarna is a better machine. It's a bit more durable, I'd say. I had quite a few problems with this Honda. I actually, just to get it up and going today, I had to do some repairs. When you press the stop button here, there's actually two micro switches underneath, one on the left, one on the right. Which I found by going into the dealer menu, and one of them was actually faulty, or it wasn't working properly, so I managed to fix them to get it up and running for this test, but it's been offline for a while. So yeah, that was supplied by Coins in Mullingar, and the Husqvarna has been supplied by I paid for the Honda 3 years ago. Husqvarna free of charge as part of the Automower challenge, and installed by Murphy's in Castle Pollard. And I have to say, they did a great job installing the wire. And just go back over and have a look at the Husqvarna now. But yeah, it's nearly dark, so apologise for the light, but yeah, the Husqvarna is doing a great job over here, and it doesn't seem to get stuck in, you know, potholes in the ground. A few the grass here is a little bit uneven, and the Husqvarna seems to be able to handle that much better. The Honda used to get stuck, whereas the Husqvarna has been running on its own, no problem. can see it running away there now. It's in a kind of a doing a parallel run here with the wire nearly. This model, the 430X, has a built-in GPS as well as using the guide wire. I'm not sure how much that helps, but I guess we'll find out in the coming weeks. So she's just coming out a little bit now. You can see here I had a couple of potholes, so I filled them in. I have to get a bit of grass seed for them. There's 2 more up here. Actually, the Husqvarna didn't get stuck with them at all. There's another one up there. And the guys who laid the cable, which is 2 inches deep, they ran it around these. They ran it around the perimeter of the trees. So I hadn't got that in the previous setup. Certainly, the Husqvarna installation team is much better. The Honda guys just supplied it to me, and you know, any problems are kind of my own problems. So I've managed to fix them. I had to get a new base for the Honda last year because I think it got filled up with water from the Irish weather. So, and I also had to fix those micro stitches, as I said, and I also had to return it to get a software upgrade. It was given a motor error. I think they might have changed the motor as well. So quite a few issues with it. So I'm looking forward to less issues with this Husqvarna. Be interested to see now what the mowing pattern is like. The Husqvarna does seem to leave the odd few patches around, but it is only really getting going, so we won't judge that one yet. But certainly the Honda, when it was working the last 2 years, did give a very even cut in it. And I used to use the random cut pattern. So you can see the wire goes around the tree here. Nice oak tree, young tree, just about out with the leaves. So she's heading back directly towards the base now, but I don't think it's going to go home. I think it's just by chance. You can see the green light in the base there. That indicates that there's a good loop. I suspect it's going to slow down here now and turn around. Will it hit the base? No. So off she goes in another direction. I'm just going to cut that little bit of grass now over the base, which I don't think had been cut before. Just throw away that bit of grass there. So that's all for now. Nearly dark. The Husqvarna 430X cutting away here, and we'll see in the coming weeks how it performs versus the Honda. Adios.